It's a perfect situation.
July in the garden. Loads of cornflowers out, and I keep picking some and taking them in the house and having nice flowers around. My rose bush is in among a few weeds, and yes, there are weeds everywhere. This has got beetroot and then celery in, and it's one of the only beds there is fully weeded. Sweet corn coming up strong, and even stronger is all the bindweed. There's a volunteer potato there as well. At the back is my broccoli, really sprouting, and my Brussels sprouts. And there are loads of June drop apples from the tree, and they're just going to be feeding the soil and my plants. Not had that much luck with me runner beans, but I've got quite a few flowers on just a few plants, so hopefully I'm going to get some at least. Me French beans on the other hand have been massacred by slugs, and so the plants have just died off. I've got some outdoor tomatoes here that are strung up, and you can see the flowers, but as yet it hasn't set fruit. This patch needs me going in weed. There's some few potatoes down the bottom end, cabbage, and among the weeds there are shallots, but they're not doing too well. This is where I've got all my overspills, and I will be planting some of them up. Tomato plants strung up, and these in the greenhouse, as you can see, have set some fruit. So they are a few weeks in front of the ones that are outside, but they were sown at exactly the same time. I've got some peppers. I'm trying my hand at growing peppers again, and as you can see, this one has been nibbled quite a bit, but this one hasn't. I haven't yet got flowers on them. That one hasn't been nibbled, but there is a prickle behind it. I've got two over here. This one hasn't been nibbled, but the one at the back has. This is the reason why I'm behind on weeding. We've had a big, massive declutter, tidy out of the garage. In fact, we've got a skip. There was that much junk that needed throwing. But we basically used this area as a dumping ground, so everything was moved out of here, and before it's used as one again, I'm utilising it. I found some fence paint in the garage, so I've got a multicoloured fence. Just used up what I got. These palette colours are from when I used to grow in my front garden, so I've got a few more to bring over and put here. I just need to get some masonry paint to paint the side of the garage, and then I will have 3 beds. I mean, this is all my clearing out stuff, but I will have 3 beds extra next year that I can grow in. So yes, that's a lot of extra space. It's basically going to be the same amount of space as I've got down the back wall with shallots and cabbages in at the moment. I don't think I'll be putting shallots and cabbages in here though. I'll let you know next year. I've also got this small pallet collar that I've filled up with soil, weed cuttings to help feed the soil. I've fertilised it with 6x coffee grounds, eggshells, with bloodfish and bone. So all my extras will actually go in there when I've sorted it, and after they've come out, when it's a lot cooler in a few months time, I will be dividing my rhubarb and putting all the rhubarb there because it's in my way there. So I'm just going to move it. I've got to dig it up to divide it, so I might as well move it as well. But it's a lot of work for such a small area. See down that bottom end, it's just bindweed everywhere. Apple tree, going to have another good harvest on that. But just a little quick update. Thank you. Bye.
It's a perfect situation.